Jason. I'm the Canadian Biz Geek. Today I'm going to talk to you about something I've written about in the past, and that's a concept that I refer to as capability versus capacity. Now, those two words can sound very, very similar, but they're actually on kind of two separate ends of a scale. The concept of capability is what they are capable of now. So you can train them to become more capable. You can show them new skill sets. You can grow them from where they are. Capability is what they're able to do for you with their current skill set. Capacity, on the other hand, is what they are ultimately capable of doing. So the difference is, especially when it comes to coaching and training, these two different concepts, you have to really bear those in mind when you're trying to figure out how come you have an employee that perhaps isn't getting to where you need them to be. Do they simply lack capability, in which case you can train them more, or do they not have the capacity to do the role? So I'll give you a few examples. So I've worked in the past with some people that have been promoted to management, but because of their innate nature, maybe they're a little shy, maybe they're a little fearful, or maybe they're just not an assertive type. You try pushing them into that managerial role, but their personality doesn't line up with that. They're much happier being an administrator. So, and I'll talk about that in another video, the difference between administration and management. But sometimes those people are at their capacity. They don't wish to do, they're not really built to do that, and trying to put somebody that doesn't have that capacity into that role is really hitting a bit of a glass ceiling for them, versus capability, where maybe they do have the ability, but they don't know how to approach people, or maybe they don't understand certain concepts in that, in which case they're trainable, so you can improve their capability. A more maybe direct idea would be you don't hire somebody that weighs 100 pounds to work on a construction site lifting bags of concrete. They just physically don't have that capacity. Whereas a capability, that same 100-pound person might be able to operate a crane because it doesn't require physical strength. In here, they've got the capability and they also have the capacity. So it's recognizing the right people for the right job and knowing when you're coaching them whether or not they are at their capacity, in which case they can't take on any more of what you're asking them to do. They are at the limits. Sometimes it's intellectual. There's some folks that are very, very sharp, and there's other folks that struggle. You wouldn't want to put somebody that struggles in charge of counting anything if they're maybe not very good at counting. It just makes sense. So make sure you're utilizing your people correctly and understand the difference between capacity and capability. Capability is what they're able to do right now and can be trained up to a certain level. Capacity is their absolute maximum that they can be made to do within their own personal skill set. So, short one, easy one. When you're training, when you're coaching, please bear those in mind. I'm Jason, I'm the Canadian Biz Geek, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for more pearls of wisdom. And with that, have a great afternoon.